what have these last 2 days been like for you, getting to Toronto and having a couple of wins right off the bat?
It's been awesome, to finally get back here, to play at home, to play in front of our fans. It's been awesome, but I think the most important thing is I think we've played two quality baseball games and put ourselves in a good position.
Success today and recently, what feels better right now compared to right after from the injury?
I'm sorry, you kind of.
What feels good now compared to right after the injury?
Like in my body wise or
your swing.
Oh, swing wise? I just think it's reps. Obviously, didn't have a lot of game reps under my belt. Haven't faced a major league pitching staff, team, whatever the case, and a long time. I just think like reps, at bats, just keep going out there every day, and just keep working towards the ultimate goal, which is to win the game.
Thank you, George.
Yep.
Go ahead, Ethan.
Hey, George. Thanks for the time. Obviously, in the offseason, you signed because you wanted to play in Toronto. Now you finally get to do that. How long have you thought about, a moment like this, a series where you return to the Rogers Center after so long away?
Yeah, I mean, the whole time, with the uncertainty of kind of what was going to happen, if we were going to get back here or not. Obviously, this is where I wanted to play. This is home, and for us to have a chance to come back here, to play in front of the fans. I mean, the atmosphere has been unbelievable here the last couple games, and I just think it's exciting. I'm glad to be here.
And then your home run in the first inning, after it left the bat, obviously the crowd went wild, and it looked like you were, telling it to stay fair. Could you just walk me through that moment there?
Yeah, I mean, I knew I'd hit it okay, but off the bat, it kind of looked like it was going to go foul, and I don't know. I just said stay fair, and I'm glad it did.
All right, thanks, George.
Yep.
Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, George, thanks for doing this, and congratulations on the game. You're hitting with 375 with about a 1350 OPS since they moved you up to the leadoff spot. Is the familiarity there? Is it being comfortable there, or is it just a matter of your swing starting to come around?
I think it's a combination of all of it. That's kind of where I've been my whole career. I know how to navigate it, I guess, or kind of attack certain things. But at the same time, it's just also reps. I mean, I know I missed a lot of time. There's a lot of ground to make up, but I'm not going to make excuses about it. I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to compete, and whatever happens, happens.
The fact that you've hit so well, but you've also scored 11 runs in 8 games is a big testament to the people hitting behind you. What's it like now having those guys behind you as opposed to in front of you?
It's awesome. I mean, I can only score, if the guys behind me are hitting the ball, and it's awesome. I love the way everybody approaches every at bat, especially with guys on base. So it's that's my job. I'm supposed to be on base for them, and it's a good team thing to have.
If I could sneak one more in here, you've been on base a lot these last 2 games, and hearing MVP chants coming up when Vlad follows you to the plate. What's that? I mean, you're used to playing with groups of all-stars in your career, but what's that been like here?
It's awesome. I mean, he deserves it. The way he's been playing all year. It's pretty cool, to listen to it, especially up here in front of the fans in Toronto. I know how hard he works. I know the time he puts into every day. So, hopefully he can keep on doing what he's been doing all year.
All right, go ahead, Shai.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adam. And George, thanks for doing this. You've mentioned a couple times, the reps helping you out and the challenges of kind of jumping in midstream. I'm wondering as you've been sort of fighting through this time at the plate and trying to get yourself to the point you're at now, what are some of the keys for you that have gotten you back this step in terms of, is it the timing? Is it something that you've had to fiddle with, maybe, your stance a little bit or anything like that? How did you get, what was the key thing to going to get you to this point and get you up and running?
Well, one, I have to understand and try not to be too hard on myself. I understand that I don't have a lot of at bats, which is nobody's fault but mine. I got hurt. It is what it is. And just kind of making sure that I stick with my routine every day, understanding that, I got to keep going. I got to keep working hard. I got to do what I got to do in the moment, and then just, attempt to block out, whatever happened. So it's just about slowing the game down right now, making sure I'm not trying to do too much.
All right. And just a bit from a bigger picture from a team perspective, obviously there's a big move yesterday with Barrios, to bring him in. And you would have faced him a little bit, but I'm wondering from the times you faced him, what he brings on the mound, and just your impressions of, what that does for this team moving forward.
I mean, he's a competitor, man. I mean, it's not fun to face him. He goes out there and he competes from his first pitch until his last one. He always puts his team in a really good position, and I think that's why you see why he was so sought after, and to face him a bunch of times is not fun. So I'm glad he's on our team, and I think it's a jolt. I think it shows that a lot of people are committed to us as a team, as an organization, to really go out and get a quality player like him, and I'm looking forward to having him here.